masterpiece, Silence, the Court is in Session, which was originally written in Marathi known as Shantata Court Chalu Ahe. I invite you to travel back in time to see the side of society which we often ignore, the side that still exists, where people judge quickly and reality is shaped to fit their beliefs. At center is a woman, one who made her own choices, but slowly lost the power to speak for herself. Now the truth will come out. Now the silence will break. The court is in session.
Saman, are all the props ready? Oh, yes. Everything is almost ready. The whole village has been helping since morning. We've cleaned the hall, arranged the chairs, and even fixed a broken window near the stage. It may not be a big place, but today it feels like a proper theatre.
Everyone is very excited, I'm sure. Don't worry, we're used to this. We've performed in all kinds of places.
Really?
Oh yes, Kashikar handles everything like a strict judge. Very annoying, but he's a wonderful man at heart. And Mrs. Kashikar, a very nice lady, but no child, so always has to fall in line with Mr. Kashikar. And so Katne, Saman.
Oh, sorry. I got this for my nephew.
That's great. Children do love toys. And so Katne will turn even a rehearsal into a court speech. Poor fellow is a failed lawyer, but he's great at acting. And Vijay treats everything like an experiment. You'll see, failure in examinations and wants to be a successful scientist, so he tries to become one on stage. And Karnik, well, she knows everything about everything. Saman,
Oh, sorry. Sounds intense.
it is, but it works as long as everyone remembers their role.
Let's pray they do.
This show follows the dynamic and lovable Leela Benali. She, with her group of actors, decide to stage a mock court while waiting for the play to actually begin. She is, as always, cheerful and lively. But how society reacts to that is a different story. A game begins, but some games, they don't end.
Why is everyone so serious here? My goodness, cheer up. If the play hasn't begun yet, why do we look like we've already failed?
Will you stop talking for once? This woman, she has no shame.
At least act like professionals. Do you have no sense of social behavior? This is not some roadside show. People are always watching you, even when you think they are not.
Are you about to begin with the play?
Oh, yes, the play. It will happen. But first, I am in the mood for some entertainment. Rehearsals can wait, but drama cannot.
What shall we do then?
Oh, I think I know. A trial can be good. It will create some drama. A trial often reveals truth better than rehearsals ever can.
Yes. A controlled experiment. Put a person under pressure and the truth comes out.
Exactly. Under pressure, truth can never be hidden.
Ah, the scientist has spoken. Why don't you go back to your lab? Or at least warn us before turning us into your project.
Leela, control yourself. This behavior is embarrassing. Respect a man with knowledge and position. You are a lady. You must know where to draw the line.
Oh God! Where is our main actor? He's too dominant. Oof. Mr. Kashikar! Why is he always late?
Since our leading man is late, we shall not waste time. So what may? Arrange a mock trial.
Yes, my lord.
Trial. We need an accused. Preferably someone experienced.
Of course, when in doubt, blame the woman. Very efficient.
Efficiency often hides intention.
Nobody, pass me my robe. Silence! The court will be in session now.
As always, the play had again been late, but their entertainment shall not be delayed. While the troupe waits for him to come for the actual play, they decide to arrange a mock court. What started as an innocent diversion turns into a personal vendetta.
unfolds.
Miss Leela Benare, you have been charged with behavior not suitable for a respectable woman. Let the court note that this is not a trivial matter.
Respectable? I'd love to know what that means. Is there a rule book on it?
Interesting response. Very unpredictable.
She
The
is...
facts must be stated clearly. Respectability is not something you claim. It is something.
Stop it, madam. Nobody wants your expert comments. So, but may continue.
She's carrying a child outside of marriage. My lord, this is not gossip. This is not entertainment. This concerns conduct of a woman influencing society. This conduct must not be dismissed under private matters if it affects the public values.
That was not part of this script.
Everything is part of the script.
Even my personal life.
Once actions have consequences, they stop being personal.
Society has rules. Women must be calm, quiet, and proper. She cannot live above them. You must face the result of your actions.
This woman, everywhere she has to interrupt, here and at home too.
My life is not your stage. If this is what this is, I refuse to take part.
This is getting personal. Maybe we should stop.
Someone! Truth often feels personal when one wishes to avoid it.
Saman, no interruptions. This is getting serious now. Miss Benare, is this an admission of guilt?
No! I refuse to answer.
Your refusal is noted. My lord, silence can also be an answer.
She refuses, but the room has already decided. Her guilt. She refuses, but the room has already decided. The courtroom drama has turned into something vicious, aimed at proving Miss Benare guilty of misconduct.
Miss Benare, who is the father?
Leela, name the father. Answer clearly. The court requires clarity.
She won't say. Or maybe she's choosing the safest answer.
Silence does not weaken the question.
Is it not Professor Gamble? I have seen him moving around with him.
Society sees everything, especially wants to judge. Every class, every meeting. You wasn't noticed. You must have known what people would say. Or did you think you were above that?
Professor Damle, an intellectual, a pillar of society. My lord, this is the person whose reputation speaks for itself.
From the upper strata of society. And so, Miss Benare, you manipulated him.
What I did was love him.
Love is not evidence. Court examines consequence.
He is a married man. Have you no shame? These things don't stay hidden. They travel from one mouth to another.
This is my personal life. You have no right to discuss it.
Yet it stays here. Before the court.
This is a common reaction. Avoiding under pressure. Like exams.
Stop turning my life into your experiment.
Leela, my dear, why are you taking it personally? It is only a mock trial, anyways.
Did you trap him? But is this a version of rebellion?
No! I trusted him.
Trust is not proof. Belief is not fact.
Trust without marriage is foolish. Trust without caution is even worse. One must know the consequences before acting.
Trust without courage makes a man like your Professor Gamble.
Or perhaps courage is what is missing. Courage to accept responsibility.
Tell me, who is not taking the responsibility? He promised.
Promises are not evidence.
Today, any evidence of a deed?
Yes, my lord. I've seen her at the university, chasing Professor Gamble like a star-struck schoolgirl. I've seen her begging him in the corridor.
That was a private conversation about poetry.
intimate conversation.
Silence! The court is in session. Wrong shape. Be seated.
Thank you, my lord. Miss Binare, I think you must be around 30 years of age and yet unmarried.
That's rude of you to ask a woman.
Silence! No interruptions.
I repeat, my lord. Miss Binare, unmarried and so. Did you trap him to secure your future?
No! Why is the conduct of a woman always questioned?
Then why keep the child?
Because it is alive. Because it is mine. Because I choose to.
Every action has consequences. Every consequence demands decision. Emotions does not determine judgment.
There is a way a woman should carry herself. Quiet, careful, without inviting attention.
But when someone doesn't, and the dog, they always talk.
Suspicious behavior. Not suitable for society.
Oh, add freely to your list. Very dangerous.
Leela! This is not a joke. This is morality. Society functions within limits. Without them, there is no order.
Lies! This is control!
This is order.
I'm not afraid of you.
Fear is irrelevant. Responsibility is not.
Is it? Do you even know who he's married to? Do not assume.
What does that even mean? Do not twist things now.
Say it clearly, or is clarity uncomfortable?
This claim requires proof. Until then, it remains unverified.
Ah, element of suspense. Now the story changes. Interesting.
You love to love
You
these.
take freedom for granted.
Stop! When I worked hard, when I studied through the night with borrowed books, when I heard each rupee in my own hands, no one came. No one bothered to spare me a look and ask about the matters that I wanted. But now that I stand here silent and unwavering, now you see me. Oh, you choose to see me. He spoke of freedom, equality of a new world coming. But when it mattered, I needed one word, one single word spoken aloud. He stayed silent. This is not morality. This is not justice. It is fear. You fear a woman who chooses. Who lives freely. Who does not ask for permission. And this child, you call it evidence. You call it shame. But I will tell you what it is. It is mine. And I will not let you make it dirty, let you make it small, or let you use it against me. If loving makes me guilty, then I plead guilty. If hoping makes me guilty, then I plead guilty. If becoming a mother, alone, afraid, but still standing makes me guilty, then write it down in your records. I plead guilty. To me. He's married to me. But he will never admit it. He will never say my name. Because I'm from a poor family. I don't have status. My family does not have money. And I don't fit into his version of reality. So I will tell you what I am. I am not your shame. I am not your lesson. I am Leela Binare and I am still standing.
What a wonderful show of vulnerability. But motherhood doesn't erase accountability.
You speak of freedom, but freedom without restraint leads exactly here. You made a choice, now you must accept how society responds to it.
The courtroom is a discussion about the guilt of Miss Benari. Will the court pardon her or burn her on the altar of so-called justice?
Silence! The court will now pass its verdict.
Guilty, my lord. Guilty of misconduct. Guilty of ignoring responsibility.
Exactly. If we allow this, what message are we sending? That rule book do not matter? That consequences can be ignored? No. There must be an example.
My lord, this child must not be born. The court cannot allow a reputed person's name like Damle to be targeted. The court must advise against continuing the mistake.
Prisoner Miss Benare, pay the closest attention. The crimes you have committed are most terrible. Marriage is the foundation of a society, and motherhood must be sacred and pure. Therefore, this court hereby declares that you shall live, but the child in your womb shall be destroyed.
No. I won't take it. I won't let it happen. I won't let it happen.
Don't dismiss.
That was fun. Better than rehearsal.
Did you hear it? I don't believe it.
Simon, can you arrange for some tea?
All right, let's have some tea.
Miss Benare?
Saman, leave her. She will be all right.
But the child in your womb shall be destroyed.
There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch, just bringing me out the dark. Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Go ahead and step me out and I'll lay your shit bare. See, I'll leave with every piece of you. Don't underestimate the things that I will do. There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch, just bringing me out the dark. The scars of your love remind me of us. They keep me thinking that we almost had it all. The scars of your love, they leave me breathless. I can't help feeling we could have had it all. Throw your soul through every open door. Count your blessings to find you to fall. Turn my sorrow into treasure gold. To pay you back in time and reduce what you stole. We could have had it all. We could have had it all. We could have had it But you played to me.
You have all heard judge and accused pass the terrible sentences as if they were justice. But you forgot one thing. Truth does not arrive in fragments. And you Leela, you stood here alone. Not because you are guilty, but because I chose silence.
But today, I
Damle, the grey-haired Professor Damle. See what that silence has done. It turned all of you into a judge and her into a spectacle. The court wanted a verdict. Here it is. The truth is not her shame, but my irresponsibility. And I accept it. Society speaks of morality, of honor. Then hear this clearly. I am responsible. I accept you. Not in whispers, not in secrecy, but here, before all of them, I ask you to stand beside me, not as an accusation, but as my wife.
They called it a game. They called it justice. But when did curiosity become cruelty? And when did silence become consent? Leela did get her justice. But many women don't. Feminism has become a movement, but internally